Hey, what's up, guys? This is my 1 month softcore character that I made for the 4 to 4 achievements. It's pretty fun to play as kind of an experimental thing, but this is my crit Tendril Scion. Now, I chose Scion mainly because I knew she had those extra AoE nodes at the start, but I didn't have a lot of high level Scions on my account. So I decided, hey, well, I kind of need some more Scions in case they decide to buff it or change something to where I would actually want one for a respec. You know, with Act 4 coming along, anything could happen. So I chose to go out the mana regen route, picked up the AoE nodes, and I went up to the normal cookie cutter, caster, Templar area, picked up quick recovery. And the main focus of this build is going to do a lot of lightning and cold damage using either elemental damage nodes, triple penetration, in this case double pen, and then we have cold and lightning damage nodes here, Stormweaver, with a substantial amount of regen too. I went Lightning Walker. I didn't go Frost Walker because I didn't need the resist. And Deep Thoughts, instability for that power charge, the crit annihilation wheel, and into Heart of Soul, Eldritch Battery, going into life and energy shield for more mana, going to the spell crit Doomcast nodes, infuse for another power charge, and I made it to assassination and shock. This is the last point I spent. I'll walk you through the tree and how I leveled in a bit. But we'll look at the gear and look at some of the mechanics behind it. We have a Divinarius. This is a relatively cheap unique. It varies from league to league, but I think I paid around 22 chaos for this. It's just the main thing on this is the increased area of skills and the amount of crit chance it actually gives me. Since I am focusing on power charges, Assassin's Mark, and things like that, this helps me build it up much quicker. And then, you know, the spell damage is not as high as it can go, but it's enough. You know, it's a good, very good starter crit caster weapon. I don't want to go multiplier on this. I actually just want to go high crit chance because I want to avoid reflection deaths. So I want to crit very often, but for the base multiplier. In fact, the only multi that I get is from Assassination, which is 30, and 10 from Doomcast, and 10 from Annihilation. Actually, I would prefer to strip the 30 crit multi on here. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I just want to crit so that I can get the freeze. And when I get the freeze, I get the shatter from Herald of Ice, and it causes a chain reaction to where I just explode everything. You'll see, I'll run this waste pool, and I run specifically Purity of Lightning for reflection and just gear purposes, Clarity, Herald of Thunder, and Herald of Ice. And I want to be as much of an ice caster as I am a lightning caster. You can see the AoE is just massive, mainly because I'm using a Carcass Jack, which gives me 20% increased area to all my skills. That includes Curse, that includes Fire Trap, that includes Vol Stormcall, and my Heralds. Herald of Ice will be massive. It's roughly this big. And the Herald of Thunder, while it is an AoE, or it's a single target bolt, but the AoE reaches out. Let me see if I can find it. Period of Lightning, Clarity, Herald of Ice, Herald of Thunder is right here on a solo link. It just makes it hit sooner, like the radius for which the bolt drops. That's all that AoE does on that. So it doesn't give you any kind of like increased single target damage when you're fighting in a normal case scenario. Vol Stormcall, this is a very nice skill because of all the AoE nodes that I get. I literally get all the AoE nodes. Starting Scion, these, and these. Blast Radius. I think the only other area nodes are somewhere around the maces or something. You get like 4 right here. But massive amounts of AoE, 10 from Divinarius, 20 from Carcass Jack. You can actually go double Divinarius for more crit chance. I'd prefer the shield. The shield provides so many more defenses and can give you 100 up to 109% crit chance on spells. So we'll look at the gear. Dex, double res, helmet with energy shield gives me mana. We'll look at the links in the dagger, arctic armor, lightning warp, assassin's mark, nothing special. Herald of Ice, period of lightning, clarity, and reduced mana. Then we have the shield that has Volstorm Call, faster casting, and decoy totem. Mainly the faster casting decoy totem since I'm such a solo player. Cast and damage taken, enduring cry, increased duration, immortal call, typical. Mine's set up at 16. And chance to ignite, fire pen, fire trap, and concentrated effect for, again, mobility, extra DPS, taking down rares. The necklace is actually very nice. It could have cast speed, that would be preferable. I also would rather have crit chance instead of like increased rarity, but this one already has 3 suffixes. The dex is super nice. All around a very nice amulet. This ring gives me life, lightning damage, mana regen, life gain on kill. The other 2 stats don't even matter. This is just your life, mana regen, resist, a little bit of energy shield, mastercrafted to resist. And this belt was super cheap, very underpriced in my opinion. I think I paid 5 chaos for this. Very nice. Blood Dance boots. They give me the dex that I need because this build doesn't have a lot of dex in it. And I have 3 frenzy charges, so I get a total of 6% cast speed and attack speed because it's 3% reduced on the boots. So if a frenzy charge gives you 5 and you're reduced by 3, you're left with 2 per charge. I get 6% movement speed for a total of 26, and then 30% chance to gain a frenzy charge on kill, and then I get 3% life regen on per frenzy charge, or I mean total after I'm fully frenzied. And then the increased damage on low life per frenzy charge against enemies gives me a slight boost and 18% increased damage in all damage, physical, lightning, cold, fire, doesn't matter, chaos. That's just a small little boost, and these boots were really cheap, so that was the main reason for choosing them. Just wanted a cheap, fast build. But we'll go ahead and run this waste pool and you'll see kind of like what I'm going for. I still have to level it up a little bit and tune the gear. I think I would rather use Voidbringers, which give me just crit chance. As you can see, the shattering effect with Herald of Ice is very, very strong. Ultimately, I just want to be able to run up to a pack, tickle it, and have it explode and shatter. That is the goal. A lot of people ask, is reflection a problem? I don't have that much crit multiplier, so by controlling that, I'm able to pot or use my period of lightning to help deal with that. I'm actually more afraid of like massive packs with Herald of Ice. I do a lot of elemental damage, and I kind of want to keep that. I really should get something like a Taste of Hate. That would be ideal, and it would just replace my granite. It's basically lightning coil in a bottle while giving me more max cold res, which will help me on massive explosions where I expect Herald of Ice to just clear the screen. Like imagine 30 crabs that just spawn. But I'm using power charge on crit, lightning tendrils, power charge on crit, increase area of effect, lightning pen, and faster casting. You don't want Echo, in my opinion, because Echo locks you in place longer. Tendril by itself already has a three succession cast, and then to Echo it, it's going to lock you in place a lot longer. I mean, you could use Echo if you wanted to, but I found fast cast much more preferable. It allowed me to start moving much quicker. But as you can see, the clear speed is actually very good. If I can just get the crit chance to be higher, this will be in a very, very good spot. I haven't tested this out in high level maps with, you know, at level 85, but I am definitely keen on that, and I'll probably post an update on my YouTube channel. But the idea is to Tendril to power charge, shock with Tendril, and then ultimately shatter by critting and starting that crazy chain reaction with Herald of Ice. I want to do it better than a cold crit caster could do it, because of the area of effect is much greater with Tendril. So we have gems have experience, 4 additional, rogues revives enemies. This could be kind of nasty. I don't know what's in here, but we'll throw a fire trap in it. It's got no damage drawbacks, and I mean, I take down single target just fine. Let's take some of that. Vulnerability 19, that's not too bad. Sorry, I'm getting kind of distracted. I'll continue clearing so you guys can see the clear speed. But you see how it just run up to the pack and it just tickle it a little bit and then it just shatters? That's the goal. Don't need an insane crit multi, you just want Herald of Ice to take care of almost everything on the screen. And then use Fire Trap for extra single target deeps and taking down rares. AoE is just crazy right there. Let's go ahead and click this box. AoE can go a little bit bigger. I don't think I want to go double div. Definitely wanted to shoot for a hardcore viable, so you know, it's a build that either league can do. But yeah, if you're on softcore and you want to go double div and really push that AoE, you can. And if you go 6 link, you can also even put in conk effect, because this area is absolutely ridiculous. But if you did go conk effect, then I would seek to do something more about reflection damage, maybe like Vault Pack. That is definitely an option. And you could actually start whipping in crit multiplier and lightning leech or life leech, gem, things like that. Those will become necessary as your damage becomes more critical mass type thing. But still in its infant stages, kind of. I think it definitely has potential if I can get the crit gear just to run up and just shatter everything. I haven't died at all to reflection. I actually died to ball. There's a video on my YouTube channel. It's quite hilarious, actually. He juked me on April Fools. He did a stutter step and then he actually ball slammed me while I was way far away. I don't know if it was desync or whatever. I think he just juked me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions about the build or want to see me try to do something, I don't mind. Just hop into my Twitch channel when I go live. Add me in game, and I'll post the link and the thread with the details on the gear if you want to take a look or have a more intricate view of the setup. But very fun. I think I can get this to be better than Arc, but it's definitely a bit more costly than Arc. Oh wait, we don't want to do that. So let's throw a fire trap. Probably need to throw a decoy, otherwise he's just going to chain freeze me. And I'm frozen again. Decoy totem is like godsend for these kinds of things. And so is fire trap. Mobile DPS just keeps shotgunning with me with the cold skills.
Far too much baggage.
Hopefully, you guys check out the build. I have a lot of other builds posted on my YouTube. Just click on the playlist and build guides. I'll see you guys later. Have a great one. Peace.